Hey guys, we're here back for some more Touhou Tuesday, and today I'm playing Touhou 9 Phantasmagoria of Flower View. This is an older one in the main series, and it plays a little differently from the other ones that you're used to seeing. I'll kind of explain that as we go along. But let's go ahead and go into story mode. I'm going to do it on normal, and you have 5 characters to choose from at the start. Of course, got to go with Sakuya because she's my favorite, but not just because she's my favorite character. I actually prefer her playstyle in this the most compared to all the other characters. It's just funny how that actually worked out. And I'll kind of explain that as we get into here. So let's just go in here. And we'll go ahead and read the story. Now, I'll probably get cut off as I try to explain some things because the first couple of stages tend to go fairly quickly. You can see that this is pretty different from a typical Touhou game where you go through a stage, you fight a boss at the end, and there's 6 stages total. Here you have 9 stages with the first 7 being a random set of characters. There's only so many in the game, but it'll just kind of randomly pick from there. It's not the same every time. And then the last 2 are preset ones. Kind of like the semi-final boss and then the final boss. What you heard over there was Cirno is actually low on life. At the very top of each of our halves, you can see our life meter represented by the yin-yang orbs. You have 5 orbs, they come in halves, and whoever runs out of life first loses the match. But you can see here that rather than attacking each other directly, you kind of can try to kill off your opponent faster indirectly by sending stuff over to their side of the field. By doing certain things and destroying stuff on your side, you can send extra bullets and attacks to their side. And I'll continue this in a sec. The text unfortunately gets cut off for some of this. I don't know why. It didn't used to do that before. So what was I saying about the life? When you run out of life, that's when the match is over. It's a single round. You can see there in the very top left, I actually have my actual life count. So I guess that's my health at the top rather than my life, but whatever you want to call it. Single rounds all the way through. I used to think, for whatever reason, I thought it was best 2 out of 3, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. It's just a single round. As soon as you beat the computer, you move on. But like I was saying, you attack your opponent by sending stuff over to their side of the field. Destroying bullets, and then these things that are floating down, these like colored, like flapping bird things, I always just thought of them as like birds. They're actually spirits. You can just straight shoot them, and that's that. Or you can use, every character has this field around them that they can essentially create, this like kind of like darkened field. If the spirit flies into that field, they'll stop moving and they become activated. So they stop moving down, they kind of like ball up. Like I said, I'm going to get interrupted quite a bit because the first few rounds are very fast. So when you activate the spirits, they'll stop moving for a few seconds, and if you shoot them then, you essentially can send over some extra stuff to your opponent's side of the field. Because I think if you just shoot the spirit as is, it just sends the spirit onto their side. But by activating it instead and shooting it, it kind of like you can see those blue knives that are getting sent over to her side. So it's generally better to just activate the spirits and shoot them if you can. But be careful, because if you activate the spirit, so that I'm going to activate some, like that one in the middle there, I'm going to try to leave it alone. You'll see it happen though. If you activate a spirit but don't shoot it in time, it'll actually explode and then launch 3 red bullets your way, kind of as a punishment for not destroying it fast enough after activating. So activate them if you can, but make sure you can also try to shoot them. Again, these rounds are going to go really fast in the beginning. What else was I saying? So the spirits, in the top left, you have your combo meter for chaining together explosions. So if I shoot this one fairy, they'll kind of chain explode the rest of them, which gives me more points. My actual scores in the top right. You can earn extra lives by hitting certain score thresholds, which you're going to want to have, particularly for the end, because the last boss is kind of annoying. Your spell meter is at the bottom, as well as the power levels of your spells on the bottom left and the bottom right. You can launch different strength levels of your spells, so like here I'm going to launch a level 1. It's just like a freebie. You see I just kind of like charge up and I shoot a bunch of extra knives. But if I charge up to a level 2, I can expend some of my meter and it'll clear the bullets around me and send an attack over to my opponent's side. As an extra benefit for Sakuya only, because that's just her ability, when I activate it, you'll see that while things are frozen, I can actually still move around, because, you know, she can do time manipulation. As you use spell attacks, at least level 2, 3, and like 4s, at least level 2s and 3s, the number in the bottom left, which is unique to you on your side, it'll increase the strength of those spell cards. So it's kind of like the more spells you use, the stronger they'll continue to get. Whereas the bottom right number is shared between you and the opponents. It's the strength of your level 4 spells. Level 2s and 3s are good for just like clearing out some bullets, sending over an attack. If you send over a level 4, it completely clears your side of everything. It just does a sweep through and just clears everything. And it sends over, essentially, a clone of you. So, like, right there, you can see my clone is over there. Now, I didn't send that with level 4. That happened, I think, maybe because of score or something I picked up. It can also just kind of happen on its own. But if I build up to a level 4 here, and quickly do it, I can show you the benefit of it. Well, that'll be one way. Taking damage gives me extra meter, so I'm going to launch a level 4 now. So it'll completely clear my side, and now I send over a clone of myself, and she'll get attacked over there. You have to be careful with the level 4s with your timing, because, dang it, whoever sends over the level 4 second honestly has the advantage. Earned an extra life for hitting, what is that, 10 million? Like I was saying, if you think about it, if you both had level 4s, if I send mine first, then the opponent uses theirs, they clear out my attack, and they send one over to my side. So you want to be second in those cases. Or rather, it's kind of like just don't send over a 4 if they have the capability of sending over a 4 as well. You can do a 2 or a 3, but don't waste your 4. It's usually not a good idea, because it can just be easily countered, and you just basically gain nothing from it. Those are the main things, I suppose. I know I'm not fully explaining all the rules, and I'm trying to explain it while stuff is going on, but you kind of get the idea. It's shoot stuff, send stuff over to your opponent's side of the field, use your spell meter, increase in strength as you go along. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in terms of your health. You can't get one shot instantly. The least you'll take is half a yin-yang orb of damage, and then the most you can take in a single instance is 3. With the exception of, no matter what your life is at, you have to kind of be given a final, like, chance. So, even if I was only at 1 full yin-yang orb, if I got hit by a big attack, I would be brought down to a half of life, dang it, and it'll automatically fill my entire spell meter all the way to 4. It's pretty much, it gives you, like, a last chance. It even has a little pop-up that shows that that's what it's doing. So it's a last chance to come back, but you don't want to be the first one to reach that state, because your opponent gets that too. So, yes, it'll help you get back in the match. Just know that it's also going to come up for your opponent as well at some point. There, I crashed into the bullet on my own like an idiot. It's very hard to focus on this much chaos and talking at the same time. Which is very much true for all the Touhou games that I've played, but just one especially can kind of just get crazy. It's honestly just kind of non-stop after a certain point, and especially when the matches get longer. Here comes Lily. She'll randomly come in on both sides. Alright, good. Alright, now stage 7 will be the last one of the random characters. I hate fighting medicine because her things that she sends over, they're not direct attacks. You're gonna see she's gonna send over this like poison field stuff that's gonna litter my field, and when I'm in it, my movement speed gets cut. And I think it stacks. So if there's more than one field on top of each other, I think I get slowed down by all of them. It is the absolute worst. I remember that very much coming back playing this game. How much I hate fighting her. I'd rather deal with just more bullets, because I can dodge those, I can clear them out with my my spell cards. I can't do anything about that field besides just try to avoid it as best I can, but she will eventually start littering it just everywhere at times, and it just becomes a real pain in the ass to deal with. I can only hope that she just dies quickly here. You want to try to kill Lily, White, and Black when they come in, because doing so, they'll drop goodies for you. Sometimes it's just points, sometimes it's a full spell meter, an EX attack, all sorts of stuff. Crap, I need to itch my face. Oh, but I can't while this is going on. I could pause it, but no, I can't stop the flow of the fight. Shit. All those spirits that I activated, I didn't get to attack them. It's good. Oh my gosh, I almost got hit because I was slowed down. Oh, not good. I'm just shit over here. Oh, I'm not at level 2 gauge yet. Oh, damn it. The slow field got me. If you start shooting at Lily, White, and Black as soon as they come in, like that's best case scenario, because you'll take them out very quickly before they can litter the whole screen full of bullets, and you can try to get the drop. But you have to like move to the center as soon as they come into the screen. Oh my god, I am so slowed down right now. It's unbelievable. Oh, it's unbelievable. Take a 4. No, shit. She countered with her own 2 points or whatever. Fuck. I hate fighting medicine. The beginning's the only point when I kind of like shoot carefully to try to get some combo score up in the top left by just chaining those things together. Because once the actual like match starts getting into it, I'm non-stop shooting. I never stop. If you look and see, if you've been paying attention for any of the other CPUs as it's been going along, you'll see that their fields for, you know, activating the, gee, I'm gonna grab that, that's a full spell meter. For activating, the spirits, like, she has like a star thing around her. Most of the characters, I honestly hate how theirs work. Sakuya's just naturally works for me. It faces the opposite direction of where I'm moving, so if I move right, it'll be facing my left, this cone, and it comes out like instantly. It's a fast cone that appears. It's just like instantly there. Other people's will be facing weird ways, or it takes a second for them to grow and to appear. I can't stand how most of the characters have their fields for activating the spirits. But Sakuya, it just works for me. Like, I learned to, like, do a little flick motion to activate and then continue moving naturally. It doesn't even bother me. I don't even have to think about it. So I pick her not just because she's my favorite character, but literally just because of how her movement is, how her field thing works, the fact that when I activate my level 2 and 3 spells, I can also still take shots to the face, move, because of her whole time manipulation thing. It allows me to, like, get out of a bad spot. I'm activating that way too soon. Need to be saving it when there's actually shit in my way. The movement speed changed because I was in the field and then I wasn't. Alright, good enough. Alright, so now that the random characters are done, now it's the preset bosses. So stage 8 is going to be Komachi. Now, Komachi is not as annoying as the final boss is, but I remember distinctly that with her attacks, she's going to constantly flood my side of the screen with this... I think it's... I assume that's a yen, right? She's sending yen coins at me. There's lots of space in between them, so they're not hard to dodge, but she would just constantly will be filling my screen with those. So it kind of denies a lot of space at times, and it just creates a lot of visual clutter. Not the worst to deal with, but just other characters. I don't know why I bumped into that one. Other characters' attacks I don't mind necessarily as much sometimes. Oh, that was an automatic one for me. Shit. Oh my god, that was a major fluke on my part. I fucked that up so bad. I literally burnt out all my health meter too. This is the worst. I might as well just sack it at that point. I'm so screwed. Need to try to keep at least an extra life for the final boss, because I'm gonna need it. I think it's at maybe 30 million, I'll earn another extra life. Just avoid messing up more against Komachi. I'll be okay. I'm not going to use my 4, I'm just going to launch some 2s. Try to destroy the boss, so I can get a drop from it. I actually really like it when the game pauses for a split second when big spells get activated. It gives me that briefest moment to think and position and move when I need to. Go. go ahead and send a... Shit! I already have a 4 over there, and I already held down. Can I send 2? I don't think I can send 2. Now I wish I had the meter. Alright. Alright, there's that extra life. Alright, now Shiki is the final boss. I most likely won't get her on the first round. If you watch her movements, honestly, it's kind of bullshit. The way, look at her, she like spazzes her movements all around, because only a computer can move like that. She's not even moving with focused speed, she just like flies around everywhere. It is so hard to kill her, it takes forever to outlast her. I can send all I want over there and she'll just dodge it easily. It's like, you just need to last long enough in the match for the computer to finally make a mistake. I feel like it's programmed in there for like a minimum amount of time that they'll live. Like you can't kill them before then. Now maybe I'm just imagining that, but that's what it feels like. And for Komachi, or not Komachi, for Shiki, it just takes forever. And all the while, she sends so much crap your way. But we'll see. Lily. I'm not going to grab the EX because it was all cluttered. I hate her beam because it completely area denials me. It traps me on whatever side I'm currently on. Not now, Lily. I was trying to clear out Lily first. She's not even hit yet. And I've already spent my 4. She's not going to do anything. Not enough, at least. Oh, I got killed by a spirit that just flew right at me. I could use a 4, but using a 4 leaves me empty. More empty than I'd like to be. I'm just going to try to save it and just use 2s. Clear her out naturally. cleverly. There's a G, I can grab that for full meter. Shit, I could have dodged that. Ooh, alright, got her. Honestly, I think that was a little fast. She can be much more annoying. I'll take it, though. The text might be a little hard to read. And you see there, we got ending 3, which is for Sakuya. I don't think it matters if you use a continue or not. I believe you'll still get the same ending, because usually you have a bad ending for having to use a continue, but I think in this it doesn't matter. The only difference is if you have to continue, you can't save a replay. Having said that though, I'm not going to save a replay like I normally would, because from what I remember, saving replays is kind of bugged with this game. Certain characters and modes or whatever, it crashes when you try to do that. Sakuya, at least on normal, always crashed for me. I never could save a 1cc, and it drove me crazy. I could do it for most of the other characters, but not for her. So when the option comes up, I'm not gonna save. But yeah, that last fight, Shiki can definitely be way more annoying. I feel like that match could easily drag on for like 4 minutes. I feel like I got a little lucky there, but also that was the second try. The first one, she didn't take any damage. I also kind of messed up, but I know that I've had first round matches with her that just go on for forever, what it feels like, and she just doesn't die. Whatever, that's fine though. Now, next stream. Now, unlike the other games where you beat it on like a normal 1cc with a character, and you unlock the extra stage for that character. That's not the case here. I believe what you have to do is get a certain number of endings. I think to unlock the extra stage, it might be all of them, meaning play as all the characters that become available to you and just clear the game. So I'm going to say no, because I unfortunately cannot. See, the extra stage is still unlocked. If you go back in here, I can see that Sakuya is clear, but I think if I start clearing it with the other characters, more become unlocked, and if I beat it with all of them, I think that's when extra unlocks. And even within extra, you have some things to unlock as well. But that's fine. So what I think I'm going to do next is, actually, real quick, let me see. They don't have the thing in here that I would want to show. They don't have the tutorial stuff in these. It wasn't until later that he started doing that, but I'll talk about that later. Anyways, I think in the next one, I want to show you some of the extra mode stuff. It's the same stage, but you'll see how it is with the characters, but we'll get to that in a bit. But that's it for this one, so thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you guys next time.